Check mic 2 1 2 1 2. Check mic 2 1 2. Are we there? Okay, I think we're there. Hi. Hi. Okay. So this is how I'm going to read the chat. Hey guys. Hi, Ryan. Fuck yes. Ryan is here. Who else is here? Angela. Cycle. Pendy. I'm so happy. Joey. I have to go to bed early because I have a drug test for my new job. But I couldn't sleep without telling you and your badass community that I love you guys. Beep, beep. Joey. Angel gang gang. You guys like my little corner I made? Got a little candle. Got some flowers. So this is a new episode. I don't know, you guys, if he did. I was really waiting on the 23rd to see if he was going to do the birthday request. Do you guys remember? Somebody, a couple emailed him about the birthday request. Let's see. So, I've watched, there's a lot of this episode I will not be covering for reasons that I've mentioned before. The first hour seems to be safe. And then there's a bit about Kanye, which is, that I didn't fully watch. Let's see. Sam Hassanan. Sam Hassanan. I love you, Ryan. Ryan, shut up. Okay, y'all ready? Let's go. Oh, right. Interact. Somebody's commenting on how muscular I was today. Like at the market, so you never know. You're like, why are you telling me this? You're not. Another weird thing that happened at the market. I reached, you guys know there's like bananas, right? So it'll be like a whole thing with bananas. And I reached for banana, and a man, I've never gotten this compliment. A man goes, "Nice reach." I was like, what? I just grabbed the banana. I'll take it. Sometimes you guys, when I'm looking at the chat, I get treating it like a text message. Like I need to respond. Keep squawking. What about Sam?
Blunk, and now you're under my control.
Alfredo! Somebody get Alfredo. Alfredo's running around over there. Somebody get Alfredo. You see Alfredo? You checking Alfredo? Somebody get Alfredo. He's gonna eat something. Somebody get Alfredo.
Yo, who just said Red Bar Ruma? Edmond 7. That's so funny. That was from like last year. It's a Red Bar Ruma.
Welcome to Red Bar.
Is that just another Red Bar Ruma?
Jules is here.
We also have Jules in the house. What's up? What's up? Jules in the house. This is going to be a very difficult podcast to do.
Where's Alfredo? Is Alfredo running around? What did Alfredo eat? We got this dog named Alfredo. Oh. I got my threader tattoo. See that? I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Is this
I'm
a
in
real
lot of physical
tattoo,
pain.
guys?
I told you on the last show.
Like he says there's
some of you might
plastic on
notice
it, but I didn't
that
see any plastic.
that I have this new tattoo here. On the last show, I said I've got this big tattoo appointment. This was last night. We were there till 4 a.m. I'm in a tremendous amount of pain. Can you see this? I got this is Ethan's dog Shredder. See that there? It's a Shredder, the Yorkie. Thank you. Thank you very much. We've got a lovely show. Thank you guys for coming out here on Sunday. Huh?
It's a good day.
Flavia there. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff happens on these Sundays here. We've got a big show today. We've got some exciting stuff in the cool stuff basket down here by my desk. A lot of cool stuff in my drawers. Of course, yeah, we've got my Torah portion coming up later today. Practicing for my adult bar mitzvah. So, yes, we've got the Torah portion coming up today. We've got all your favorites are here. We've got some great Red Bar in the Wilds.
Jade, how are you?
Some new exposés coming out today about my good friend. I hate to do this to him because we're on such good terms. Everybody saw this, made big news, even too lazy to try. Covered this one. It was Bobby Lee on Whitney Cummings. Remember this? Oh. Of course. Yes. Thank you so much. Well, Bobby made some comments on that Whitney Cummings show. I'm glad we were able to see those because they've been edited out. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
On the last show. And thanks to Too Lazy to Try. I don't want people to think we
so I don't
have
cover
this
my
crappy,
sister or anything that has to do with my sister.
this is like
I thought
how
we were
poor people
clear
broadcast now.
for the first. Hold on a second. Let me go back.
This is a big show now. Okay, so we've okay. So the TV is up. Okay,
Does anyone know the time code for Kanye?
With your ex.
and she sold them all out, and the tickets.
Cycle, aisle 12, Cycle.
For any big act, $600 is a cheap nosebleed price now. So this whole concert of girls in an arena
I'm so happy that you're here.
in 60 different cities, little kids, all somehow afforded $1,200 tickets to go see Olivia Rodrigo.
How are they getting this money?
Who's giving them the
I'm
12?
just, in the weeds.
If you're just tuning in, I did get this brand new Ethan Klein Shredder's dog. Going to work on this. We're going to have a lot of merch, and I'm inspired by a lot of old stuff. I even got.
That's a good place
I
to
left
be.
that in there.
We've
I've got
been
something that we're going to be doing
talking
a
about
limited edition run on some very cool items coming up for our big merch drop.
I'm not
spring,
covering
summer.
Bobby Lee.
And you could stay
And I
up to
never
date with that.
cover my
People ask
sister.
me all the time, Mike, when's merch coming out? You could join our mailing list at
So there's
redbarradio.net.
that. Not covering
sign up
Bobby Lee,
there, and
not
then,
covering ever.
When
my
the merch
sister.
comes out, you'll be the first to know. And we're going to make sure everybody gets merch. We're going to run the pre-order for a long time. Everyone's going to be able to get what they want. Very reasonable prices, very high quality goods.
Merch update, finally.
Cool that I have in there. I don't know if there's anything cool in there. I think we could do our first rise.
Yes.
And really get the show moving, show the people why they're spending so much money on this Red Bar. We've got some good stuff. Okay, let's do the rise. Let's find that. Let me just get my rise music here. And you know what? I think it might be time for a new rise
I agree.
anthem soon. You know, here at Red Bar, we don't like to do anything for too long. We're always constantly, as soon as I kind of get bored of it, we want to update it and make it a little bit better. So maybe time for a new rise. You got to really spill this stuff out slowly for them, though, because maybe you change the rise and some people don't even like the show anymore. I remember when I stopped doing the bomb sound effect, I changed it to something else. People were going nuts. I go, why would you like a sound effect every 2 seconds that sounds like this?
Thank you,
You know, I don't even
Cleveland.
know. This really plagues me, this sound here. Because what
I
is
usually
it
call you
for?
Cycle, and I
When
just
did I
stopped.
start doing this?
I went
And
to
why has it
Cleveland. That's
become
kinda
so... At the end of every sentence, I'm going, for what? It's absurd. And how are people listening to this? Our show keeps growing. Nobody's complaining about this.
The lunar
That would
eclipse
drive
is
me
wild.
nuts
Can you
if
tell
I
me
was
more
trying to
about
listen to
it,
some show.
Empress?
And then this, every time, this guy's yelling like Peter Griff. Oh, yeah, come and listen to Redman. What the? That's like psycho stuff that I've done. I was doing this as a joke years ago because I think I heard, who does this? Some rap, or Nicki Minaj was doing this on Apple Music, right? She was going, you gotta listen to Big Four. I go, oh, that's such a cool thing. I was just doing it one day as a joke. Now this is something we do every day. I mean, we got to get rid of that. This is keeping us behind here. That's retarded.
I find it comforting.
I can't believe it. I can't believe people allow me to do that. And by the way, This isn't something I like to do. This is an addiction.
I can't believe people
this
are
is
allowed
a
me to do
sickness.
it. It's hilarious.
It's not something I enjoy. I don't like
should
the
take
sound
the
in my
bomb
ears. The
off.
doctor says my ears are all messed up from this.
You should take it off the soundboard for one show and see if you can get through
Well,
it.
that's what I meant. I've done that once, and people, they need it now. They think they need it. They think that that's the reason they like the show. So they start to, well, I don't know.
Well,
You'll
should
let
we
me
do
know
a
what you think.
Rise song contest where hundreds of people send in a
Yeah,
Rise
let's
song
do
and then
that.
we don't pick any of them?
That's probably what will happen. Yes. Okay, so introducing the Rise Song Contest. This is our old Rise music. We'll do it right now for the Rise. But we want a new Rise song, so send it in, and then the winner will get
Maybe it could be like
$500.
a blowing sound. Like
Here it
the wind.
is. Are you ready?
Two.
1, 2, 3. Hit it. Come on, are we doing this here? It's all screwed up. I'm all screwed
I
up
still
today.
always associate the Rise song
Here we go, the Rise.
with when he attacked, when he had when he did that fight
In
with
Adam,
the
it's
two.
showtime.
You guys don't remember what I'm talking about? Ryan might remember,
Look how
Angela might
cool I look with
remember.
my new tattoo.
Like it was two little miniature characters.
I always regretted not getting
It's
the
still
Lisa. I used to
subconsciously
have. I was going to get
Rise,
the
I
Lisa
think
that
of
Adam
that.
22
Do you
has
guys remember?
right
I think I had to fast forward
I've
because it got a
always
little
regretted
dirty.
not getting that Lisa.
Oh.
So when I saw Ethan Klein get that
Yeah, it did
shredder
get dirty.
tattoo, I
One
said,
of
that
them
is
took the other's
bad.
clothes off. These are like
That
little
is bad. That's
Barbie
nasty.
size
Well, in a good
figures.
way. I had to get it. I
think it
said
was
to my
Will
artist, I go, you
Smith
think you
and
could draw
Jada
shredder
Pinkett Smith,
from?
but I could be
and I
mistaken.
described.
It was circa
drew from memory.
2000.
I drew him from. I drew it. I designed this.
22?
Right here.
Something like this.
I drew it from memory. I go, what is that dog? You know, and then the first tattoo I got, it was on my arm. The reason I got this neck one is I got all these. I accidentally was doing his other dog, Alfredo, and I got all these.
We know this.
My whole arm is destroyed.
I know,
This is a
Hondo.
mess here with all these different
Lots of
Alfredo.
mess ups on there.
Yeah. There's all these dogs here that I'm getting, and they're all screwed up. So, hopefully Ethan sees this and this warms his heart that I did this. Not a lot of people do this for somebody else's.
It's a nice thing to do, remembering someone else's
And
dog.
if people think, I hope there's not something on this Reddit that says, "Oh, he's mocking Ethan." Not at all. This is in honor of a great dog that I saw running around. I've seen this. I've been watching this podcast for 6 years. I seen the dog run around. I said, I got to get that as a tattoo when he died. I actually came up with this before Ethan even thought of it. Okay, we've got a great show. The TV is up. Hava! Okay, I'm a little out of breath. We saw some great stuff yesterday. We watched this new
Answered your question,
Netflix
Kingpin.
series. This is a segment here called We Watch. We watched a new Netflix series called Three Body
Oh yeah, what's that called again?
Count. It's a
Yes.
sci-fi series. Have you seen the sci-fi series? They got every type of chick in there. And the main, you see what they're doing with main chicks now?
The
They're doing
three-body
these-
problem.
the three-body problem. Not a blonde in sight anymore on Netflix. You'll never see a blonde. Not that that's a big deal. The
Don't
girl
tell
that
me
they
I don't
got to
work.
run this show, the three-body problem, they're doing this with a lot of
I
chicks
love you,
now.
Wendy.
Where they get this androgynous Romanian
bathing
chick
suit
or something
time
like that, where she
again.
could be half Indian or something.
The clock girl?
The regular girl, the main girl with the
the
whitest
countdown.
one. The countdown. What is she made of?
It's funny because
What's
I
she-
know his
what's
t-shirt
her-
is different, but it's quite similar
She's
to
not
the
white.
last one with the
Iranian to
tomatoes.
you?
Remember?
There's something they won't ever just do a
Angela?
blonde, white, hot woman anymore. It's always
She's pretty hot.
yeah, but she could be like she could have an accent if she needed to. And they do that and then there's Asian chicks everywhere. Every show's got a million Asian chicks now, which it's still not. I still can't. To me, that's it's still. So we watched that and Three Body Problem. What is it called on Netflix? It's a sci-fi series. Now, why did I bring this up? I brought this up because Netflix started doing this thing, and I got to tell you, I got to call them out here. On the first episode, it said this show is rated TVMA. I started going,
Yes.
TVMA. That's what I like to see. It's got it all. So they said
Gore, swearing.
violence, gore, nudity, which I don't remember any nudity from episode 1. I'm sitting there on the edge of my seat. When a show says nudity, I get all ready. I'm not going to say that, but I get all set up, ready to...
But now nudity usually means a guy's butt.
A guy's butt or his full balls or his ass. So it said nudity, it said extreme violence, it said all this stuff.
kind of
But then it
important
added
thing
one
here.
that I think I have seen it before, so I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be a flat out Ian Fidance type of guy. But it said it's also rated TVMA for smoking. And boy, did they smoke in this show. So the cigarettes were everywhere. I mean, they were really sucking them down. But then I said, how great would it be if you could organize? You could search for things via these TVMA tags, right? So, like, what if in Netflix, instead of
Isn't that
searching the
just really
title,
mature
I could search
audience?
all movies that have smoking? And then I could enjoy, because to me, I like a movie where somebody's enjoying
I like
themselves.
seeing
A
the
real
smoking.
cigarette. And boy, did they smoke in the show. They sucked them right down to the butt, which is, to me, that's like
Did any of you
full
guys used to
frontal
smoke cigarettes and you don't anymore?
when they
I
suck
used to
them
smoke
right down to
cigarettes.
the edge there, and they're
I'm
actually
so happy I
coughing
don't,
and spitting
But I'm not
from
sure vaping's that much better
their
for us.
addiction.
It kind of was making me want to
Zaire.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. And then the
Malaikum
nudity.
salam.
Guess what the nudity was?
Yo,
A bunch of Asian
I'm wondering
people
if
butt naked
Josh
running out of the
Denny's
sea.
favorite.
Oh, yes. that
And
was
I
the
can't
nudity.
believe
And
they
Zaire
would
would
waste
ever
it.
be
And
here
where
at
did
the
they
same
find those
time.
people? Did they hire
I'm just
nudists or
kidding,
did they
Zaire. I
hire
hope you're
actors to
well.
all get nude? There were 300 naked
I don't even know
people
if you know what that means.
running out of the sea in this show. I can't recommend this show. But they were all naked. Is anyone seeing this out there? They were all naked. I didn't see one. They were all Asian. What can you do with that?
Kelsey.
I thought I couldn't tell if this one
Kelsey,
girl
you
was
just
a
got
guy.
home from concert choir. That's so
Because I saw
cute.
a lot of black. I saw a dented up
That's
old
adorable.
ass with a lot of black. In the middle, I didn't know what that was. I hope that main star does some of the nudity coming up in that show. But I don't know. I don't think they will.
I want to watch the rest. I want to see what happens.
Okay. Well, yes. So now they're saying that there's smoking in a show. So we should have maybe a thing on our show that pops up at the beginning.
Smoking.
Like right as I start talking, it fades in nicely. So we have our opening credits, right? It's me, Alfredo, the show's... And then once, hi everybody, then very slowly, right up here, Jules.
I was literally
TVMA.
just going to say that.
And then I guess we could... And then I guess we could just smoking, nudity, hot. Write that down. I think maybe we should do that for our show. Would that be
Oh,
clever
you guys
enough
like that show?
for the listeners?
I'm
of
looking
this
for a
show?
good show.
Okay, those are my
Huge
opening
fan of the
things.
Three
What should
Body
we get
Problem
into here? 'Cause
series
we
of
could
books
go-
as well.
I could show you
As
this.
the Chinese
I've got some.
language. Do
How
you
about
speak
this?
Chinese?
Some scoldings. Open the show with some of this. So we're very
Yes,
lucky to
scoldings.
have thousands, maybe millions, Jules, of people. And by the way, we are not on YouTube, or not actively on YouTube.
Besides via
And we like to keep it that way. We find our show,
And
this Red Bar, we don't think
obviously,
it's appropriate
Red Bar
for the
Rewind.
public. That's why it's buried away, hidden here on a site that's very hard to work.
Cycle. Were you
Frankly.
here when
We don't think this
Josh
show
Denny's
is
favorite
appropriate
fan
for the
was here?
public. It would be,
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
uh,
Daydream Bunny. Brian.
Too stressful.
the
Brian,
nerve of me
Zaire
to
is
throw
here.
this on the public like all these other
Remember?
guys do, by the way. Josh Denny, he's in the public space every day telling them exactly what he thinks.
Josh Denny's
To
number
me,
one
I go,
fan.
well, hey, if you like my stuff, come over to Red Bar, and then you've kind of agreed that everything that I'm going to do here is okay by you. But I don't go into public and tell them all this crap like everybody else. So
It's like magic.
on YouTube, we've got about a million, thousand, or a
Just
million,
like
or a few hundred
magic.
thousand people. What they do, because it's so hard to watch Red Bar, they
Ryan
clip
had a
their favorite
theory that you guys
segments
were the
and
same
they put them up
people,
on
but
YouTube.
obviously you're not.
A lot of people think these are our clips that we're putting up on YouTube because, the channels are called Red Bar
used to not let anyone
Rewind, Red
clip.
Bar Radio Replay. They're not very clear on some of these.
Like when I
places.
first started doing
But we
these
love our clippers.
4 years
That's what
ago,
we call them.
3
our
years ago.
Clippers are San Antonio Spurs.
Most of the comments were like,
We love those guys
Mike is going
because,
to kill you.
we're getting
Like
very
Mike is going to
popular.
take
I
your
don't know if
channel
people
down.
notice
Da, da,
this,
da.
but
And I was,
almost every
'cause I
week
was
we get
playing
about
videos from a computer
12 to 20
to another
new
computer.
fans.
You guys remember? on books
Not
And
according to Steel
that would
Toe.
fall all the time.
Well, okay.
But this has always been a Red
We
Bar
get a lot of new
approved
business
situation.
from these clippers because they see our stuff and then they end up becoming obsessed. Many of you saw this from a clip and then you came over here and you said, okay, I'll pay the man. So, but I...
Okay,
you know,
I'll pay the man.
So you
I've
got to
always
respect
said-
the Clippers for what they do
Of
for
course.
you.
So yes, we have a lot of respect,
After
and of
many
course, I like to
years of
dish out a lot of
battling with them.
I'm dealing out cards. I'm playing poker with the Clippers to show my appreciation. I'm dealing out cards to them. But
You're
I will
actually
say
the number one
this:
top Denny.
they were doing such a good
Hilarious.
job, and I think they
Yeah.
still are. I was, had the horror of clicking on one of these clips yesterday because sometimes the thumbnails are so funny. If you go to Red Bar or go to YouTube, type in Red
This
Bar
chat is
and
getting
search
so great. I
by
love it.
upload date.
Okay.
One of my favorite things to do is like
You're
read
getting
the
too
chat.
excited about the
Right,
clip.
right, yeah. So if you search by upload date, you see Red
And
Bar.
when it's
there are
happening,
millions of
as a
clips.
cat.
We've got more Red Bar content on YouTube than most shows have content on YouTube. But to my horror, I turned on one the other day, and this was me. My audio was out of sync with me. I was choppy. The frame
Hi,
rates were.
how's the chicken?
Guys,
Hi,
I'm begging
Teresa.
you, please.
Hi, Lena.
When the show gets
Hi,
uploaded, it's on
Princess.
the Red Bar
Frankie.
website. Click that thing, go to 1440p
And Ashley the chicken.
or wherever it goes, the highest it goes. We must match, if you're going to do a clip, it must match the audio and video quality of the final uploaded show. Not of the live version of the show, of the final upload. Because we can't have people. Imagine if your first time seeing Red Bar, you might think, because everybody else, Destiny and Hassan and Ethan, they're all choppy. They're all bad quality. So they might think, oh, this guy's an idiot too. He's got the bad quality show. But no, our show is beautiful. It's smooth. See? And everything is right. And that's how it needs to look on YouTube, please, because it's killing me. I
Yeah.
go on there after every show to see who's uploaded. And I saw me doing this again. I said, oh, and I don't have the heart now to be mean to Clippers. I used to
What
be so
guys are
nasty. I'll
babies?
take
What are you talking
to
about?
court. I'll destroy you over the quality, right? Now I don't
Wait,
have the
my
heart.
old
I really
guerrilla
don't. I said to
style
one guy,
lives.
I
They've
Wait,
done
emailed
a
him. I
lot
said,
for you.
they've done
I
a lot
did a
for me, so I
guerrilla
don't have the
style
heart. They're
live.
almost in the driver's seat here.
Wasn't that like a guerrilla
And they
style
almost
live the
run
other
this
night?
show now
Oh,
because they could expose
mean
me. They
with
could
the
do all this
books?
stuff to me. So, but please try to get the quality matching.
The
That's
laptop
all I ask
guerrilla
here.
style.
And then there'll be rewards. I mean, there are
Ryan,
Clippers
do you
out there.
remember
They
how many
woke up
times
one
the
day with
books
15,000 in their bank account because of this.
Oh,
There are
give me a second here.
Okay, so those are the Clippers rules. Please match the quality and no ads. You can't sell anything using this Red Bar. Thank you very much. And then I was going to say, here's my second announcement. This one's bad because we have no association with the website X or Twitter. I don't feel that's a good fit. I don't feel like anyone
I've been
should
feeling
be
Mike
on
like
Twitter.
hates Elon
Twitter
Musk
is
for
where
a
you go
reason.
to get
I mean,
aggravated.
for some reason, I
okay?
have a feeling that
So if
he
you got a
hates Elon
million
Musk.
angry
I'm not a
guys
fan.
looking, they're fighting all
But
day.
maybe that's
their
why he's so
aggravation
fervently not
is,
on
is through the roof.
other
They're
one.
nasty. They're in this bad mood. They're reading all this stuff about
Ryan,
oh,
I'll tell you.
Palestine and Gaza. You don't want to go, oh, here, check out Red Bar while they're in that mood. So this is why we've withdrawn from Twitter slowly over the years. We're fully not on Twitter. I was banned from Twitter back in the old Jack Dorsey days for
The show is
doxing.
called Alone.
Keith, the
Copy.
program director of the Compound Media Anthony Cumia Network.
What is he up to lately, anyways?
Keith the cop, yeah, I don't know, but I posted his phone number on Twitter there when I was in a great war with Anthony Cumia in Compound Media. I was banned, and I respected my ban. I always
I'll think
respect
about
the
that
ban.
one
If a
later.
website bans me, I'm gone.
Thank you for the suggestion.
I don't come back. I don't try to make other accounts. So we left Twitter, 8
Thank you,
years ago.
Psycho.
The account Jules Felker is me, but I never use it or
Yeah,
check
we don't
anything
use
on
that.
there.
That's
So
been wiped. But I found this. Look at this. What
if
I
you
found
message me
here.
on there, message me on Instagram instead.
This is
I
what I
want to
found.
get to the
Look at this.
Kanye part.
On Twitter,
Oh,
Red Bar Radio, Mike
a
from
fraudulent
Redwood.
Twitter account.
What is
Someone
this?
needs to stop being naughty.
This looks just like me. He's got, look how many followers. 565 followers.
Everybody's gonna think you're on there with 565
Yes,
followers.
and he's posting up. Whoever this is, you got to stop here. You're
Whoever this
destroying
is,
my
you gotta
He's
stop.
reputation.
posted since August 2023,
Okay,
so
well,
it's fine. He's
Okay.
done with this.
Well, let's check out the replies.
What is it? What does that mean? Bad autism.
Okay, so he's done with this. Delete this account then, because people are joining it thinking it's, oh, look, Mike's just like everybody else.
I
He's
don't
on
get
Twitter.
a
Like
read
a-
on Elon's energy.
I don't want to be like these other guys, okay? So don't embarrass me like this. Don't force me to be on something I don't want to be a part of, okay? That's very,
What is that
very
on?
embarrassing. When I
Pendy?
found this,
Dead to me. What is that on?
destroyed my week. Destroyed my. We were gonna do a big
Well,
show.
I
today. We were
thought I
gonna do
was in a
9-hour
real
show.
Red
Now
Bar
we're cutting it down to 5 'cause
Discord
this
for
cut
like
out my week. This destroyed my
a
shit.
month. Do you guys
So
remember
here it is,
that?
please, and because this looks like my account, it looks like this must be him. So don't do this. I haven't.
So
filed
just
a
very
report.
officially,
I haven't asked anybody to
Red
help
Bar's
me
not
with
on
this.
X.
We're just hoping you see this. You go, oh, Mike, I had no idea. We'll take it down. We don't want people on Twitter alerted that we're live either. We don't want any more people
You only
that
get
I'm
the
alerting.
email if you're
Okay?
subscribed.
So please respect us and don't ever even
Wendy,
talk about us
what are
on
you going
Twitter.
on about now?
Again, I hope that explanation
on
makes
Netflix.
sense.
It's
People
called
are in such a
Alone.
bad mood. We don't want to be part of their bad mood.
Is it gonna make me feel
We want
lonely?
Red Bar to be a big, happy surprise for everybody, not something that's on this dark
Don't some
dark
people
mode
still really love Elon though?
website. Thank you for allowing me to
Didn't
stand
oh
up for myself.
speaking of
there.
people that hate
That was very
Elon,
tough for me.
didn't his own
Stand up for
daughter
myself like that. Okay, so that was
like,
our first big
take her name,
show
like change her
note.
name
Okay,
so
so
she's not
close
related
that.
to?
We've got a lot to do today. We better
She's
get
like
started quickly,
18
and
or
I gotta
something.
catch up on these Red Bar in the wild.
Okay, hold on.
We have. Look how many are building up, and I throw away.
Oh. All right. So there was in this episode, there were so many places. I was starting to write down timestamps, but the issue with that here is that for me to see it's so I would need a magnifying glass to be able to see on my end the exact timestamp. Let me see, what time is it now? It's 6:30. I started at 6. I'll jump forward to Kanye, but there's just there's some landmines in this one. Some of y'all know what I mean. Chris Mack is in the house. Oh my god. I love you, Chris Mack. Okay, so cycles at about 1. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I did.
Then
a
I
good
wouldn't have
job.
seen that one. Thank you. Should we do one more wild and then we'll get on with it, okay? Because we got to get through it. Like I said, I got 30 of these.
Okay.
What would be a good
I
one,
better
you
have
think?
skipped by my sisters.
Oh, we got Destiny on here.
Oh, God.
What did Destiny say?
I know, I don't remember that one.
Red Bar in the Wild, Destiny, who got into a big screaming match with some Palestinian guys, right?
Yeah.
And Jordan Peterson.
He's had a big week.
Do we know Destiny? He's a Twitch streamer. Let's see what happened here. Here's Destiny. Sent in a Red Bar in the Wild by Luis Ramirez. Uh-oh. Okay.
All right, I think we're in the clear.
It's 4 again. This is so sad. There's too much. You think, dude? Do you think this is because of the fluoride in the water?
And whenever
what
you're
happened.
feeling sad, remember,
Oh, I don't know if this is. Oh, yeah, it's got to be. It's a clip.
these are streamers.
You know Mike David from Red Bar Radio? No. Are you the guy that emails me over and over again saying you should watch their podcast, Shit on Hassan? No, I don't know this guy.
What the fuck?
This is their job.
Okay, that
No,
was
I
that.
guess.
Destiny. He knows us now. Thank you so much for that. We got like a
Yay,
million of
thank you
these
for
where
the
they
super
just say the name from
chat.
somebody in the chat.
Thank
But that
you,
works too.
Bang.
Here, as the last one, since
Kiss,
that
kiss,
one
bang,
was
bang.
bad, do this. Naeem Ali.
Thank you. Everyone is welcome to
Naeem
super chat. I always
Ali.
appreciate
Where can I find
donations.
that?
Thank
I'll put
you
it
so
next
much.
up.
Okay. Naeem Ali.
This was the guy who was going after us on Twitter. a
Oh,
couple
this
weeks
is
ago.
great. Yeah,
Aw,
we showed
thank
you this on our
you.
show. There was a black comic. He got trolled by one of our fans saying Red Bar's doing a documentary about you. He's coming for you. What was that listener's name? Saneed Saha. Yes, come
Oh,
on.
yes.
And he said he wrote them this big letters saying that Red Bar is coming for you. Okay, this is Naeem, a black
you,
guy.
Seiko.
And I'm happy to say, me and Naeem, or whoever this is, Naeem Ali, we're pretty good now. So this goes to show this guy hated us. Remember, we read a bunch of tweets. He was going crazy on Twitter about Red Bar. He was going, who is this old man?
He hated
We
us.
also have Jules in the house.
Stop. Okay, 4304. We'll show you what happened here. And we basically cleared the air here. Let's see, 4304. Perfect. Okay, here he is. In which one? Oh, he's got to be this guy, right? Yeah, remember I was making fun of his Adidas cap.
Oh, yeah.
But this guy's pretty cool. He's pretty, he's got a nice
That's
body.
very funny. Girth
Ooh, look at
Brooks.
that.
Oh,
instead
he's
of
got a
Garth
hog on
Brooks.
him.
Well, that's how the comedians say it. We don't
Oh, I
use
mean,
that.
he's got a
Can we see
porker
that?
on his.
So usually, ooh, yeah, you can see this here. I can't believe guys just show this off. So what do girls think about that? Do girls look down here when they see a guy with a bulge? Do they ever look down there? Or is it
So
just so
funny he's bringing
normal
that
to
up,
see
actually.
some stuffing
I don't
down
like look
there?
right down there, but if it's obvious, you'll take a glance.
Really? Second glance.
Second roll.
Okay, let's see what he says about Red Bar now.
That guy rules.
Oh, y'all saw Red Bar talk about me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bruh.
Yeah.
His fucking wife was on my dick. She said, he looks good.
I said you.
He's strong, he runs.
Now I just did it
On
again.
my
He
dick.
looks good.
Who knows?
Oh,
No, I mean it didn't. It wasn't crazy or anything.
No, he actually was more so mad at his fans than me.
Yeah.
He said the worst thing about me was that I was black. I didn't appreciate that.
We're gonna go after him because of the color of his skin.
Because of the color of his skin. That's what he said.
Because of his color.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. So, he was Jewish. Boy, he like a comedian critic or some shit like that.
So it's not like
Some shit like that.
You gotta fight.
I mean,
I wouldn't say it's
I
real
would
deep.
bully him. If I saw him in person, I would bully him a little. I'd scare him a little bit if I saw him.
You knee him off a stage or something. You can't take it that far.
I would shoot him dead in self-defense. Just like he deserves.
Just like
I'll
he
be hiding up the
deserves.
mountain.
Yeah, I know a lot of cops that will cover that up for me because I work around with those types of people. You better watch what you say. You don't want bullying anybody in person. You'll end up with a bullet through your head. Really. It'll be
I've
another
never heard
Black
Mike
Death.
talk like that.
Another unjust
You'll end up with a bullet in your head.
death. Let's hear what he says here.
A little bit if I saw him.
Has anyone else ever heard Mike say that? That's hilarious.
You can't take it that far.
I love that.
Who
I
does
wish I
that?
could rewind it and it
Fuck that
wouldn't
shit
be
like that.
ridiculous.
That's nuts.
So I want to
Sounds like
hear
the
that.
old me, dude.
That's
Gonna
fucking
bully
crazy.
anyone in
Turn me back to
person.
the old me.
Put a bullet in your
Please,
head.
please, you better get down on both knees.
No, yo.
Okay, anything else?
This is going exactly how I thought it was going to go. I knew this was going to happen.
I'm gonna send him flowers tomorrow. I swear to God.
Me?
Nice.
I really do love blizzing.
I do too.
The Blizz being pissed.
Okay,
is-
they're talking about somebody else. Thank you, Black.
Thank you. I'm glad we were able to make up.
We got about 100 more of those coming up later in the show. We'll
Oh,
try
yeah,
to
the
do one.
Beetlejuice trailer you wanted me
Yeah,
to
let's see
remind
that
you.
real quick. You send it to me?
It's a next up.
Next up, did you guys see this Beetle? Now, when I was growing up, this is my tattoo's looking fucking fire today. Thank you so much. I thought everyone was going to be making fun of me for this ink that I got late last night. But no, they all love it. It seems like, well, I haven't heard any comments or anything about it. I'm assuming everybody loves it. When I was growing up, I watched Beetlegeist, is the way I call it. I watched that tape over and over and over again. When I was a kid, that was my favorite movie, Beetlejuice. I mean, I memorized every line. I've probably seen the movie
I've seen that
30
movie
times.
a lot.
Uh,
I think we owned it.
I forget
I know we
when
owned it.
this was, but we had the pleasure, Red Bar had the pleasure here of befriending one of the
you, Psycho.
stars from the movie Beetlejuice, Glenn Shaddix, the guy who played
Gail, I agree with you. Most of the time. When he
Remember
is
the guy who
being
sprayed the
silly
interior
like that. It's his
decorator from
silliness.
Beetlejuice, Otho.
Truly.
He used to come on the show all the time. In fact, he did some
Wait, which season?
bumpers for us. You know, we used to play.
Do you still
Which
have
season?
This is Glenn
Season
not on this
17.
machine.
Okay,
This
yeah.
is
I
Glenn
love going back in
Shax, and
Red
you're
Bar
listening
time.
to Red Bar. He was great, and we were really good friends.
Oh, I don't want.
He ended up
We
dying.
might be misunderstanding
Both
each other.
from Beetlejuice. He was main part of the movie. My favorite part of the movie. He died. He was a gay man.
It's so
He
funny
lived
you
in
mentioned
Alabama.
taco
He had
seasoning
this
is the one thing I
beautiful gay
forgot at the
man's
market
mansion,
today.
a rich mansion. He would walk around with a robe.
Taco seasoning is important.
And as he got older, he got
Especially when you're
lazier.
making-
I feel like he was doing a lot of stuff with children, you know, like Dan Schneider type of stuff. I can't prove any of that. I didn't
I
mind.
love it when
you
he's like,
know,
I can't prove any of that.
To me, and
like
how do
about a
you
lot
phrase
of
this?
things.
To me, somebody does that, but they're my friend. I don't go poking around. And I, you know, as long as it seemed back then, that was just what you did as an older gay guy. You had a bunch of, and I don't know if he had anything to do with any children. But I assumed it, and I assumed he would walk around that big
But I assumed
Victorian
it.
gay man's mansion. He had beautiful artwork everywhere, and he got so lazy. You know, he's a big fat guy. He got lazy. He was using a device, not a wheelchair, but like an automatic chair to get around the house. A big house. So imagine, you know, he's got one of those chairs that takes you up the stairs. You know, and he lived a pretty romantic, robust gay life. Well, he was in his chair. Listen to this. This is how he died. Otho from Beetlejuice. He was fine. He was perfectly healthy. There's no health problems.
Otho, the
He
actor.
was playing around in the chair in his big mansion. He fell out of his chair somehow. It tipped
Oh, in the
over.
movie?
He hit his head, croaked, died. And we got the news, Mike. Your friend Glenn
think that
Shaddix has
sounds
died.
right.
This is no
Really?
joke.
How he
Yeah.
died?
Otho
Yeah.
sucked
He
though.
just hit his head.
That designer in the movie.
Haven't there been a lot of people
was
in
like
your
the most
life that
obnoxious
have just died?
personality.
from
My
falling
uncle
and
died
hitting their
that way.
head? I
My
think
uncle
about that
died
a
that
lot.
way. He slipped in the shower and just
I
died.
think that might be how I die.
I go, how could you fall and die? You go like this. You put your wrist guards out and you fall. I mean, who just lets themselves fall onto their head? I never understood this well, right? I never wore a helmet riding my bicycle as a kid. Yeah, it kind of wasn't done then, but I would have refused to wear a helmet. You fall off. I fell off my bike a million times. You go like this, and then you go, ah. And then you get back on. You don't just allow your, well, here I go. Whoa. You don't allow yourself to just disease.
Here I go.
But Glenn did, and he passed away.
Whenever I'm apart from you, I
I
always
mean, unless
think
you're
that
like on something. Right?
I'm gonna die in a freakish fall way like that, and you're gonna find me.
I
That's
feel
one
like
of my
that every day.
reoccurring.
I mean,
when
when
I
I-
broke that light bulb the other day,
Yeah.
I was imagining while I was cleaning the kitchen, me tripping and my wrist landing on that open
In a
bulb
freak
glass,
death
and then
happens, yeah.
you walking in and being like, "How
And
did
I
she
will
die?"
be
And
destroyed.
you'd never be able
There
to
better
figure
be
out
some
how it
other
happened.
girls listening right now that are ready to step right in and take care of me when she goes.
This could happen any day.
And I'll tell you this, I'm not going to have sex with a single one of you. But you will move in. You will just take over the role of Jules. You got to do it to keep this show on track. So please, let's start prepping a girl. I would like maybe a girl for when you die, the girl can't be any older than 26 that I want to replace you. So
Understandable.
if we have any 18-year-old fans right now, let's get them
Understandable.
ready. Groom them, if you will, for the time that Jules goes away. That's my biggest worry. So here's the new Beetlejuice trailer. This really, I got excited when I saw this. Again, this is my favorite movie. Here's the new trailer. There's one issue with it, of course. Jenna Ortega. You'll see Jenna Ortega this Wednesday, Adams. I am like so at odds with Jenna Ortega ever since this show came out. You on Netflix. Remember this? You with Chris D'Elia. Jenna Ortega was in it. I despise her, and she talks trash about people on these sets. They should kick her out of the industry. I don't like, and she thinks she runs this place now. She thinks she's one of the bigger stars in the world, and maybe she is. Guys, I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of men out there. They like Jenna Ortega. They think she's sexy. She's not sexy. This looks like an old lady trapped inside a kid body. This is not the same thing as Vanessa Hudgenson in Spring Breakers. This is not a young Selena Gomez. This is disgusting. And if you're any sort of fan of this Ortega, which, by the way, is taco mix to me.
You're gonna have to start standing her so you can enjoy the movie.
I used
Don't
to
do
use
this
mine.
to yourself.
It's taco.
Well,
mix to
yeah, I've
me.
got a big problem here because she's probably the main star of this movie, of course. Beetlejuice 2. Beetlejuice, it's called.
I can't
But
believe
when
they
I
made
grew
a
up, yeah,
Beetlejuice
Ortega
2.
was the taco seasoning that my family bought for the tacos that night. You would chop up the ground beef and you would pour in the Ortega. It was in a blue pouch. You'd pour it in and you'd pour in some water and you'd mix it. It was delicious. We should get some of that Ortega and make tacos, hard shell tacos. Here's the new Beetlejuice. This was very
Ortega, but
awesome to see.
possibly with
Watch
that
this.
taco mix.
Oh, wait. You know, we got these captions. I don't know how they get these captions on there. Here it is, Beetlegeist.
Winona's in it, Kelsey? No way.
We're back. Look. And there she is. She wrote in the movie already when I saw it. So they're at a funeral here. Whose funeral could it be? I hope it's Alec Baldwin. He's on trial for killing a guy.
But didn't
Right?
they,
The shooter, Alec Baldwin. And I knew he was
charge
bad
the
news ever since that
handler
30
or
Rock
something?
show.
The
When he widened,
bartender,
you know,
the
when he was in
handler?
Beetlejuice 1, Alec Baldwin was about the size of me. And then all of a sudden you
Was
turn on
Alec
30 Rock,
Baldwin
he's about
in
this
Beetlejuice
wide.
one?
His
Oh,
head
I guess he was.
is
That's right.
about
He was
this
the husband
wide.
to Gina Davis.
I hope this funeral is okay, Alec. Well, Alec Baldwin died in the first one. So this could be Otho's funeral that we're seeing here in the trailer. Oh, Jen
So
Kirkman.
happy.
Look at this, the same house, same attic. Look at this. So when I saw this, imagine seeing this again.
Respect by the heart. Was that it? Respect by
This
the
is,
heart.
here he comes.
RBR. Was that
Jen
it?
Kirkman.
That was so funny. That was Andrew Tate, right?
He's coming.
It was RBH. RBH, thank you. Respect
I'm
by the heart.
smiling. The
juice is loose.
Andrew Tate, right?
Kirkman
When he
back.
communicated with Andrew Tate.
Nope, close
Respect
up.
by the heart. This might make, like, it's always going to be funny.
IMAX.
We're seeing
I
that
labeled
in
the video
IMAX.
after
We're
that.
seeing that. I'm very excited about this. I hope Ortega doesn't ruin it. Kirkman looked great returning for her role as whoever that was. Very excited about that.
Whatever that
Beetlejuice was a
was.
big part of
Kelsey,
my life.
that's fucking funny.
They've kind of ruined Beetlejuice. Doesn't Hot Topic sell a bunch of Beetlejuice crap? And they've made it a lot of bad people into Beetlejuice.
Maybe there'll
now.
be
It's
an
nice.
online ceramics Beetlejuice collab.
Oh
for
my
you.
God, I would die. I just bought an online ceramic shirt. It should be here. It's Andre 3000's Flute album shirt. It's not a joke.
Why?
Why did I
She
buy
was like,
that?
why?
I buy everything online. Go to this company, Online Ceramics. I buy everything
On
they
there.
make. Okay, let's see what else we
I like
got
don't
here.
believe him, but I'm
Clear
gonna
some
check
of
it
this
out.
of here.
I heard that earlier.
So we're just cleaning
All
up
right,
my
guys,
notes.
I'm
We've got a
going to
big one
pause
here
it here
today.
because I
We
really
do
am
song and a
making
drink,
tacos.
Song and a drink. Here's this one from.
I'm gonna make tacos. I got everything but the taco spice. It's not called taco spice. It's called taco seasoning. I told myself it wasn't there, but I didn't look that hard. I was in a hurry. But I've actually never made tacos with taco seasoning, so I'm actually literally not missing out. I hope you guys have an amazing evening. Thank you for watching. Go to redbarradio.net. It's only $11 a month to support Mike and Jules. And thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chats. And also, I put all of these on Patreon. Sometimes I take them down for whatever reason. Patreon.com/Ashley Cummings. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. Have an amazing night.